The Halo remake is right around the corner, and I am so excited about it. But I have real concerns that maybe it won't be as good as it could be, because the people who work on these games tend to do things that are silly, and you just need to look back at most of 343's decisions and Halo Anniversary, which was also full of weird decisions.
Get their ass!
So here are 10 things that I think are super important for them to absolutely nail it.
Want to stay safe online and save big? Well, now you can. Right now you can get up to 76% off NordVPN with 3 months free, and all you've got to do is click the link in the description or scan the QR code that's on screen right now to get yourself signed up.
This might sound stupid, but the first thing is actually market the thing. Microsoft are famously really bad at doing their marketing. If you've not noticed, the whole this is an Xbox thing, and owning Call of Duty and putting it on Game Pass and then never saying, hey, you can have it on Game Pass every year and a lot of other games and pay this much a month, or you can spend £70 and get it on PS5. They just didn't do any of that. They need to have something mega to show off with this game, make everyone go, oh crap, Halo is back. And they're already doing this the wrong way. The big reveal of Halo Combat Evolved Remake is seemingly happening at the Halo World Championships.
The what?
Yeah, right?
The what?
Like, you're not doing it at Summer Game Fest, you're not doing it at any of Big Jeff's big things. They're doing it at the Halo World Championships, which is just bonkers.
Should legitimately call Summer Games Fest and Game Awards Big Jeff's big things. I think that's what they should be called by now.
I understand if they want to say, this is for the community, we're revealing this to the community because we want the community to enjoy it. But my God, communities are great, but they don't make big money. You gotta promote the game to make the money. Remember I Love Bees from Halo 2? Do that shit. Anyway, so the next thing they need to do, bring it to Switch 2. I have this theory that the reason that Gears Reloaded did not do well on PS5 is because that was an Xbox 360 game, and the people who had PS5s would have had a 360 back in the day because the 360 was a banger console and they had Gears of War there. This is different. This is a full-blown remake from the ground up. Go with a novelty, Microsoft. We've never really had a handheld Halo game in any capacity other than maybe, I don't know, Spartan Assault? Was that on an iPhone?
I don't even remember that Halo game.
So the idea of playing the first Halo game on Switch and going out and about is so much more alluring than having it on the other console next to the other.
I do have a question as well, Tom.
Okay.
You said Switch 2,
Yeah.
right? But don't Xbox have their own midly appealing handheld console coming out soon that costs a lot of money? Wouldn't them putting it on Switch 2 take away their own stupid business plans?
I mean, maybe, but also diversify, have more money. I think the actual argument is, if you put it on PS5, it makes no difference than playing on Xbox Series X because the consoles are just next to each other in your living room. Put it on the Switch, you can play it on the go. Put it on the ROG Ally X. Yeah, you can play it on the go, but I think the novelty of having Halo on a Nintendo console will probably just be like, fuck yeah, I'm buying that bastard. Just pump up the sales. The next thing I think Ewan will really appreciate is I think everyone in the world will appreciate, stay faithful to the art, my guys. The biggest issue everyone had with Combat Evolved Anniversary was it just didn't look like Halo in some ways. The dark, eerie corridors of the library where you couldn't really see what was around the corner, or you could see holes that just looked like foreboding pits of fog, replaced with nice glowy blue bits of light. No, don't do that. Just don't. Be faithful to Halo. Be faithful to everything that made that game what it was, but expand on it in ways that no one expects.
We're talking about a game that's 25 years old, Tom.
I'm 34. Don't let the concept of, fancy graphics make you think everything needs detail, everything needs to be visible. Let that fog be in the way. Let things be mysterious. Let things just be spooky. One, Chief. Off the back of saying being faithful with the graphics, you don't have to be too faithful to the story. Expand it, do more. Get things like Sergeant Johnson and give him more of a role. He became a huge part of Halo 2 and 3, but there is space for Sergeant Johnson to become a core part of Halo 1. Let him fly. We deserve more Johnson. His death in Halo 3 was one of the most depressing things in my entire life. And I've had bad things happen.
Jesus, I'm stopping this video to perform a welfare check. Tom, it's okay. It's okay. There we go.
I had to move to Newcastle.
You've had to move because of the crimes.
But expand on what you've got. We have so many stories about that period of time in Halo that there is room to adapt them. The book First Strike by Eric Nyland is a banger and goes so deep into the actual events of the first Halo game. There are actual soldiers who have characters, who have stories. There are also Covenant who have a story, and it's one particular grunt who you just kill on an elevator near the end of the game. He has a whole story until he gets killed by you. You can go into that, it's great.
You've got glup shito potential?
There is some serious glup shito potential.
Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah, here we go, glup shito time. But also, we could have the Arbiter. Have the Arbiter have a little bit of a show up, because Halo 2, he was blamed for the destruction of the Halo ring, which is why he became the Arbiter and got the Mark of Shame. So, have him there while it's all going down. Show his downfall so we can see where he goes next. And I think we can bring all those story elements in a way that the first game never had a chance, because they had no idea they were making another game. Do it. And following on from that, my next point, which I sort of covered a bit there, use this as an opportunity to tie Halo 1 into Halos 2 and 3. Halo 1, like I said, was its own little silo game. It was made without any concept that this is going to be something huge. So it never sowed so many seeds for the future. It had a few. There's such an opportunity to tie in different beats that were missing. I mean, Captain Keyes could mention Miranda. Just be like, have him in his little pipe in his butt with his little flood man and be like, Miranda. Also, while we're talking about that, Halsey. Get some Halsey references in there. Captain Keyes is in this game. He'd be doing it with Halsey, and Miranda is their daughter, so use that as like an emotional hook for when Keyes does get, right through the face by Master Chief. There's an opportunity to open up actual emotional beats that were never there in the first game and expand on them in fantastic ways. I think that's something they really should do. And you know what, while we're on the topic of the Flood, despite the fact I spoke about that several sentences ago, keep them scary. Please keep the gore, keep the blood, keep the violence, keep the horror aspects of those bad boys, because Halo 1 was an M-rated game. It was a violent game. Halo 2, also kind of violent. Halo 3 kind of felt a bit softer, except for when, the Prophet of Regret or Truth, whichever one it is, got sworded through the chest. From then on, it feels like 343's Halo game just forgot blood existed. And that needs to come back. I want to be as scared as I was when I was a 10-year-old boy playing it for the first time. The Flood are such a huge part of the franchise, which have been thoroughly ignored from the 343 era. And it's time for them to come back with a bang. And if you're going to do it right, do it in the game that they first appeared with a bang. To get it, because the little guys go.
They explode. We need goop, we need blood, we need viscera, we need sinewy, goopy, gonzo goop.
We gotta have the goop, boys. Goop me up,
There
boy.
ain't enough goop on this Halo sub. Give me more goop stat.
And while we're on the fucking topic of the Flood,
Jesus Christ, there are kids watching. If you could punt anything in Halo, what would it be?
what would I punt? I think a lot of things in Halo were heavy.
Yeah?
Because grunts are big. Like, grunts are about this big. Like,
No.
Yeah, grunts are big boys.
You're telling me a grunt is my height?
Yeah, because Master Chief's a big boy. So, like, the grunts are pretty much like human size.
Oh.
So they're scary in person when you're a human.
Oh, I think I could beat up a grunt. Yeah, okay, actually, people in the comments, can you vote on if Ewan could beat up a grunt? I think I could handle a grunt.
You could be up a grunt. I see it.
I'd have to maybe wrestle it, jump on it and be like, and then do a whole, I think I could do it.
You could. I believe in you.
Yeah, thank you.
But do you?
Yeah, do you believe in Harvey Dent? Brackets, Ewan from What Culture Gaming. I'm not going on.
Let me just check my notes a second, because I forgot where we were. Oh yeah, redesign the library because it's dog shit. It's the worst level in Halo 1 and needs just to be completely redone from scratch. Keep it spooky, keep it scary, but just alter the way it flows, please. Just you have the opportunity to make that level work in a fantastic game. Halo Combat Evolved is a 10 out of 10, but you knock off a point to 9 because of, the library. Okay, let Master Chief just not say much. He spoke far too much in 4 and 5. They cut it back in Infinite. Let him just be the vessel for the player again. It was such a huge part of those games, those 1, 2, 3, and even ODST to an extent, and Reach. They were all silent protagonists, and that is such a great way of just making the player feel like a super soldier. As soon as Master Chief got all emotional, got all sad about his AI girlfriend, started seeing Cortana with his AI girlfriend, Cortana touched his chest and going, "You don't know how long I've always wanted to do that?" No, none of that. None of that. Chief says nothing except for badass lines like boo when he scares a grunt in Halo 2. That's what Master Chief is about. And we're not going to talk about the TV show because he does things.
I kind of want to see the Lancastrian dub, or the Lancashire dub of Halo now. Rather than Chief talking like this, he just goes, boo.
Boo. I need a weapon.
I need a weapon, lad.
Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing aboard that ship? Sir, finishing fight.
I see the vision. I see it.
We went on a tangent there, and I don't know if it's going to be in the edit, but yeah, Master Chief just needs to keep quiet. And if you are going to make him speak, do it like you did in Infinite, because in Infinite, he was pitch perfect. He said little bits and bobs that really helped the people around him. He was a supportive person, yet also broken, but also quiet, and it let you embody him. Unlike Halo 4 and 5, where he just goes absolutely off the rails. Those are bad games. It seems pretty confirmed now that Sprint is going to be in the remake, which I can see why a lot of fans are unhappy about. To be honest, I don't mind as long as it's handled right. If the maps are still the exact same size and build, then sprinting just won't work. It'll just ruin every sort of tension. It'll just be the worst possible outcome. But if Halo Studios are taking the time to make these levels bigger and grander and open up the scope, then sprinting, yeah, put it in there. I don't care. Every modern game was sprint. Halo Infinite had sprint. And I had no issues with Halo Infinite having sprint. It really helped. I enjoyed it. I am a monster. I like sprinting Halo. What are you going to do about it?
Get this man a sprint.
Oh, he's running away from the flood. If he comes out and sprint is a big deal and it's ruined everything, I'll say sorry. I'm sorry.
It's your fault, Tom.
I did this. I asked them to do it. I rang up Mr. Microsoft and went, hello?
Hello, it's me, Gary Microsoft.
Can I have some sprint, please?
Here, have all the sprint in the world!
Yay! Is there a drink called Sprint?
Sprite?
I didn't say that though, did I? And my final point, a real big one, keep it separate from the multiplayer. Most of the biggest multiplayer games now have like a bit of separation. Call of Duty multiplayer now feels separate. Let this just be the standalone campaign. Let it breathe, let it live. Let all the effort go into something and give it all the love in the world. Let the multiplayer team do what they're doing. Don't make them involve each other in what they're doing because then you just end up with some hodgepodge mess. This is the Halo remake and this is the multiplayer. They are two different things, two different beasts. Let them be free from each other. And I think that's very important to give this game all the love and care it needs in the world. Ewan, please come over here to sing us out.
I'm gonna do the Halo themes. I'm being hooked everywhere. Hang on. We got this. It's fine. We have a professional studio environment, right? You ready to do the Halo theme?
Yeah.
Halo, Halo, Halo,
Master Chief and Cortana. We're adults. Anyway, that was all the things that I think my Halo needs to be good and stuff. What Culture Gaming is what we're called. I'm Tom, and let's go subscribe and watch videos which are around everywhere.
They're coming at you.
Ah! The videos, no! Why are there plugs on the ceiling?
How did the picture X get on the ceiling?